Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I have some extraordinary news today. Yeah, so I was scrolling across TikTok recently, today, and a couple days before, and I have found a good batch. Okay, now you may wonder what is the good batch and what are you talking about? I'm talking about some extraordinary, generous, and kind-hearted gentleman. Now you may know about this red pill era, and all these videos that's popping up about going against the women in our generation, the modernized women, and I'm just happy to say that there are still some good men out here, women, and gentlemen who are, maybe go that way. If you would like to go on TikTok and search it up. I'm not sure what to search up, but I just been scrolling on my feed lately. And maybe you can put in like good men. It may come up for you. So yeah, I'm not sure where these men are from, but wherever they're from, you better run to TikTok now, and maybe you can maybe get in one of their DMs, because they are giving their opinions. Fellas, if you want to know how to treat a woman, if you still have some hope in this dating pool, you may want to run over to TikTok, because these men are so not this era. Like they seem like they could be from the 50s or the 60s, literally, because they are like, they're being so against the red pill era, and that is the kind of guy that I've been searching for. Somebody that's, willing to be a helper, not just a leecher. And yeah, guys, let's get into some of these videos and see what some of these gentlemen have to say.
See, the problem with some of y'all men is y'all don't realize when every woman ain't meant to be played with. Like, you can't recognize when you got a real solid one because you so used to that toxic bullshit. Y'all niggas be fumbling the most beautiful women with the best potential just because of your own flaws or what you went through in a past relationship. So you feel like you gotta one up shorty. You feel like you gotta cheat first, literally. And she wasn't even in that mindset. That's not even the type of woman she is, but you so flawed and so hurt that you just fucked up all your chances and fumbled, literally fumbled. Imagine having a loyal, fine ass woman all to yourself. Like, that shit is unmatched. I'm not gonna lie. And a lot of people don't even deserve that, because when they get that, they don't even know what to do with it. Like, don't ask for a bad bitch if you don't know what to do with her. Real talk, because y'all niggas just be fumbling and don't deserve these women. That's what it's seeming like. You gotta know when you got a good one, bro. Like, you gotta be able to pick out the signs and see that this is a good ass woman. But a lot of y'all, the problem is y'all never had one before. Y'all so used to these toxic situations and these women that really won't do nothing for y'all, that just want y'all to pay all the bills, spend all the money, cussing you out, calling you out your name, kicking you out the crib, whatever it may happen to be. You never experienced a good woman before consistently. So y'all don't know what to do with that. And it's sad. This is a real sad story, to be honest, because you don't know what you're missing out on.
How do you guys feel about what he said? Now, I have recently, experienced some things with men, and it's just like every man that I get back with or start talking to, whatever, friends or whatever, they always tell me how they miss me and how no other woman is like me. You know what I'm saying? They may be a red flag, but at the same time, in my heart, I know that this stuff is true, because I just see it. Like, I know that I know what type of person I am, and a lot of men, they probably feel like they can't trust me, or they feel like I'm like everybody else, but that's not true, because they wouldn't be telling me that. Oh, I miss you. I wish we could take it back to how it used to be, and how you always been handling your business, and if we would have been together, we would have never broke up, we would have been married by now, and stuff like that. Like, it's always good to hear that type of stuff. And I still, feel like I need time to get myself together, just you know, mental wise and stuff like that. Even just to have friends. Like, I don't even plan on dating for real, you know. Like, I always have the feeling of wanting to date back and forth. Like, it just comes and goes. But I know feelings don't override my actual self. So it's not like I'm actually looking, but it's just great to see how men, they still, you know, feel like that is some good women out here, and they know that it's good women out here. But a lot of men, they want to go above their means, and they want to criticize women when they can't, you know, get those type of women. So the same with women, like they want to criticize men when the man, you know, may be looking for a higher standard of woman. So it's been like a rat race to try to find a man in this generation. And honestly, like, I've had men, you know, trying to get my number, and I've gave them my number, but I just don't, you know, reply, because I feel like it's gonna be the same cycle. And plus, like, mentally, like, I'm not able to be in a, you know, stable commitment, or, you know, even have friends at this moment, like conversations back and forth, and, you know, stopping doing what I'm doing to you know, provide or attend to a man, because this is how I got this far now. Like, I literally didn't have a boyfriend for a couple years. Like, I've had situationships, but like with me and my house situation, I feel like I don't want anybody coming in trying to contribute, because at the end of the day, I want something of my own. And I don't want anybody that's telling me, oh, well, you know, I helped out, so you have to you know, I have to be obligated to this, stay here with you, or until like you can pay me back or something like that. Like, I love my personal space. Like, I love being in my own space and just seeing my kids, you know, smile. And I noticed when I was in a lot of relationships, like, I would literally like be around the man and like leave and go places, and, you know, be at work and stuff like that. But it's still a deeper situation than just having a relationship. It's just good to see how men are like still loving and caring out here, because it's a lot of men that don't, and they will never go back to that. And just like me, like, I'm also that type of person. Like, I still have love and care and can see the good in men, but personally, like, I feel like, you know, it's not the right era in my life right now, or may never ever be again, to be in another committed relationship. So let me know how you guys feel. Like, do you feel like there's still hope for you in the dating market? Because, like, you know, like, just seeing these men, like, will you forever hold a grudge towards men, or have you never held a grudge towards men? Let me know in the comments. Let's get to these next videos.
I'm going to lose a lot of followers for this post, but it needs to be said. This one is for the ladies. Do not let them convince you that you are basic because you don't want to walk around funeral ready. And when I say funeral ready, I'm talking about a face full of makeup. The real men out here, we appreciate the fact that you have real confidence, because we know the bigger the lashes, the lower the self-esteem. The bigger the lips that they get done, the lower the self-esteem. The bigger the ass with the legs that don't match, the lower the self-esteem. We appreciate y'all. In a society where it is glorified to look like you can get buried today, and for you to walk around and you only use makeup for events, you only use makeup to enhance a little bit, but that's not your norm, that is not your go-to. We appreciate y'all, man. Can we bring back real women, real confident women that are not afraid to accept everything that comes with them? People that are not walking around looking like they getting ready to Vogue.
You know what my type is? A baddie with less than 1,000 followers. Like, oh my God. Chef's kiss, man. That's my type, because they be looking so good. You gotta catch them in real life, though. And they can easily have 1 million plus on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, but they just don't care for the attention.
A lot of you men are holding some good women hostage. If you're not going to love her right, let her go. If you are not going to marry her, Let her go if you are not going to stop hurting her, lying to her, using her, abusing her, getting her pregnant, fucking up her body, ruining her chances to actually find somebody who loves her. Let her go. You don't even like her. You just don't want anybody else to have her. Let me repeat this. You don't even like her. You don't even love her. You just don't want nobody else to have her because you're miserable, because you're not worth shit. And so you lie to her, right? You tell her things like she'll never find another you, and you're right. She will never find another fucked up individual like you that's not worth shit and treats her like she's worthless. You're 10,000% right. But the funny part is you'll never find another her. A woman that's willing to love you, flaws and all, down and out. A woman that's seen nothing but good in you when there was nothing to see but bad. You fucking goofy. Let her go. There's somebody out here that wants to give her the life that she really deserves. Am I lying?
See, I like that. That was some good intake for today for me, like some good positive intake from men. Like, I haven't heard men for a long time be in that, you know, that that vibration. Like, it's a lot of men that, like my kid's father, for instance, like, we got together, I was 15 and he was 19, and you know, he basically began to tell me when we recently got back together in 2020 how he basically tricked me into having kids with him. And like, he pressured me for about 3 months, you know, to finally be romantic with him and stuff like that. And I was so young and naive, so I feel like he basically kind of just wants me to himself, but he doesn't know how to treat me per se. So I had to just cut him off, and you know, we've been back and forth and stuff like that just for the support of the kids. But other than that, I feel like a lot of guys, they will hold on to you and, you know, try to make you their teddy bear that they can just put down and toss away even though they don't really have any real intentions for you. Or even if they do, they want to just play around, and they know you're the nicest person, so they're going to keep you in their little square or whatever circle per se. And it's just lame to me. Like, all those emotions and all those trauma bonding situations where you have to keep arguing back and forth with a person. And it's just like, it is so peaceful just being alone. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw another video about this guy saying like how men and women will act like they've never did something when they get in a relationship. Like, men, they will be like, oh, you didn't cook me nothing today. But really, you know, they already know how to cook. And you know, that woman, she's been working all day at night or whatever and taking care of the kids, is, you know, which was part of her work that she had to do for the day at night. And you know, he would basically try to put all this pressure on her. And it's just like so amazing how when you live by yourself in a calm, free, you know, peer pressureless situation, you don't have to worry about that, and the arguments, the short arguments, and the woman wondering why the man didn't take the trash out. And it's like, you know, this man probably worked like 12 to 14 hours, but you can't take the trash out. Like, you've been home with the kids all day, but it's like you just expect that from a man because he's the man. But you know, you could just take the trash out yourself. So it's just like, when you're single, you don't have to worry about that. But like I said, it's always good to see like men, you know, stepping up and still having a good heart, because it's not many people out here with a good heart. Like, you know, for instance, like, I've never turned on men, like all men, but I know that I will point out the bad. And you know, I would still pray for them and have hope for them, but it would never be like a situation to where I'm just out here desperate and trying to pick up anything that comes my way. I was at the laundromat, the car wash the other day, and this man, he had like a prosthetic leg, and he at first in my head, I'm just like, oh, what I'm saying, that would be cool to get to know somebody new. But then at the end of the day, I'm just like, is this going to be another situation where I'm just, getting into this extra drama or situation that I don't have time for? Like, I really don't have the time. So I had to think about it. Although we got each other's number, I was like, no, I was like, no, I better not. Like, that would be just a waste of time, because, even just having a friend, like, it's just like, I don't have the extra time. Like, I'm literally doing Lyft, trying to, uphold 3 YouTube channels right now. I'm taking in like 3 different careers. I still have renovations to do on my house, which, they're never ending, but, the standard that I want it to be, I'm still working on that. And it's like those little breaks in between texting and worrying why I didn't text you, like, I'm human, I don't have the extra space and capacity. I have 2 children that I have to, worry about feeding and cooking for. And then when I'm taking those times out, you're going to be, what were you doing? Why didn't you text me? Like, I don't have that extra space in my my situation right now to be wondering or worrying about somebody trying to make up a situation that's not really necessary. So yeah, but it's just so good to see men that they still care like us women, like most of us women do. We have a soft heart, and it is just so adorable. Like, if I was younger, these are the type of men that I would give a chance. Just looking back on all the bad situations I've been in. And I feel like God brought me through those situations just to, spread this news today. Just to give like situations on what to look out for, and really how to tell how God is, how God is talking to you. Like, God will show you signs just by something a person says, like anything little that you don't like. A relationship is gonna go through that, but that's a relationship, like not nobody that you just met. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get irritated by your kids, you're gonna get irritated by your significant other, but it's like those little moments where you just feel like a cringe in the first beginning of those dating stages. It's like, shoot, get away, go handle your own business and I'll handle mine, because obviously you're just, you just having some demons attached to you that I don't need. So yeah, guys, let's get to these next videos.
You don't want her to be submissive, you want her to be stupid. You want her to trust your leadership even though you keep leading her to a brick wall. You couldn't lead her to love, you led her to depression. You couldn't lead her to the best version of herself, you led her to anxiety. You don't want submissiveness. You want her to be stupid. And then you get mad when she's smart. Baby, I don't trust you to lead me no more. I'm going to do it my way. Oh, I'm the man. You will do it my way. What is your way? Poverty? What is your way? Mental breakdowns? What is your way? Deep down depression? You men don't want submissive women. You want them to be stupid. You want them to submit to nothing. You want them to submit to the devil in you, yet still build you a heaven. You are men. You are devils in men form. You must go to war with yourself. If you love that woman, lead that woman, guide that woman, and protect that woman, even if it's from you, all praises due.
Ladies, I'm going to be real with you. The worst thing that you could possibly do while dating or talking to a guy is believing him when he tells you that he's going through things or he's fighting demons, because I'm going to tell you 110% that he is lying to you. The only time a guy will tell you something like this is when he knows that he is talking to another girl and he cannot separate his attention between the two of you. So hence that's why you will get the butt in. He will try to make it seem like he has all of these problems that just magically appeared out of nowhere, when in actuality, another girl just entered the equation. And you see, the thing is, since another girl entered the equation, he is going to have a shift in his energy. So you're going to notice that he's going to start being mean to you and start arguing with you out of nowhere without no justifiable reason or cause. Basically, the sad reality is, if y'all aren't in a relationship, he's going to tell you that he's not ready for a relationship because of that other girl. And the thing is, he is not going to break up with you or, just leave you alone, because he needs you as the placeholder to stick around in case him and that other girl doesn't work out. But y'all stay safe though.
Yeah, so those last two videos though, those were just like a peace of mind and just to give us women game, because it is men out here that they were like, oh, you should have chose better, but excuse me, it's a lot of men in suits. They are wolves in sheep's clothing. Like, they will literally put on a whole facade on how good they are and how good they're gonna be to you. And you know what I'm saying, what are you supposed to do? Just wait until you find if you want a day, like, you're gonna just wait till Jesus come back or something. Like, that's the person that you should have just waited for all along. Not to make it sound promiscuous, but that's literally what they're telling us, because it's a lot of men that you think are so good and they want to put on this mask and stuff in front of you, but then when you really meet them, it's like they totally change up, and they have all the finances, they have the properties, they have the businesses, they have the swag, the grown man mentality, not swag, but just in a
Yeah, they have that grown man swag, but then they, like I said, people have feelings. They will change on you, they will turn on you, and you will expect everything to be golden, but it could be one little thing, and they'll change their whole mind and end everything. So it's not like us women, we have a choice whether to be childless after that like the men do. So it's like, choose better what? Because every man that says that they have the same problems, or they have been chose and they did the same exact thing. So it's like, come on now. And yeah, it's just like a mystery. And myself personally, I want to keep that mystery, in good standing. Like, I want to literally be like the person that just has to still figure it out, but I don't have to try. Like, I'll just wonder in my head, but I won't have to like go pursue and actually feel this feeling where I'm wondering like, oh, is this gonna be a good man? Like, I'm just gonna think that and just never talk to the guy. Like, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I wonder would he have been a good man, but I'm never gonna have to experience that again, because I'm not putting myself in that situation no more. Like, I always think about it, and I know I ask you guys like, what do you guys think I should do, or what do you guys think? But it's like, in the back of my mind, it's like, come on now, Shannon, you have this made up already. Do not, just be like, okay, do you think you're gonna give it a chance? Because it's like, you can dream about it, but it's not gonna ever come to play. Because no, I know how I am. I know I need my space, and I'm not selfish, but I am becoming to get selfish, because I've tried and tried many times and nothing's ever worked. So guys, let me know. Ladies, let me know what you guys think. For TikTok or whatever, let me know what you guys think. Once again, thank you for watching this video. If you find this material intriguing or satisfying, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you guys for your love and support. Come back again.